What's up, Nitro family? This Core Joint with TTR Racing. Just coming tonight to y'all to show y'all give y'all some tips and tricks and some glow plug um, recommendations that I've learned over a couple of years of racing and stuff. So, number one, we gonna talk about this O'Donnell 97 glow plug. It's a medium plug. The medium plugs are good for just a standard plug to come in the point 12s, the point from point 12 to point 21 motors, just a standard plug. It's a medium plug, which will give you a decent idle, but it don't have the lifespan. You know what I'm saying? It's good to start off with, but like I said, it won't give you a good lifespan, but it's a good standard turbo plug. All these are turbo plugs. So the first one, like I said, is this O'Donnell 97 medium plug, and then you have the P4 OSP4 plug. This one right here is the OSP4 plug. This plug right here is good for smoothing out your bottom end, smoothing out your motor. It's good for just keeping you a good power band in your motor. But the bad thing about it is it doesn't have a good idle characteristics, which that means it will flame out easy under just say you're coming down from a high speed run and all of a sudden your motor flame out. Just a characteristic. So this P4 plug. It's an OSP4 plug, and it's a hot plug. But my favorite is the OSP3, which is this one. Actually, this is not the P3. This is the TS3, which is the Reds plug. It's basically the same thing as the P3 plug. This plug right here is good for a reliable idle, good acceleration. It's good, has a good lifespan. It's just a good all-around plug. It's an ultra hot plug, P3 ultra hot plug. It's good also for, like I said, point 21s up to point 32s that has a turbo plug. So it's good for point 21, 28s. And also it's good to run in from 7-port motors, 5-port up to 8-port engines. And like I said, you can run this plug a little rich also. So with a hot plug, you can't really run it that rich because it'll flame out with a rich setting. But with the P3, you can run it at a good performance, lean as you want it to run, and also you can run a little rich. So you get the best of both worlds with this P3 plug. And another thing, I got this idea of doing this plug video from a guy named Mike B. And another thing, he was saying that when you first put your plugs in, it's a thing they call, he called it seasoning the plug. I call it lapping the plug. Basically what you're doing, you lap the plug when you first put your plug in. It's running your plug first, just about a half a tank at a rich setting. The only thing that does is it seasons or laps the wires that's inside your plug. It basically, yeah, it makes the wires inside the plug shiny. When you first put it in, you run about a half a tank, and it makes the cores inside the plug shiny. So that's something else you can do, you know, just to get good life out your glow plugs. And like I say, my favorite plug to run is this either OSP3 or this TS3, which is just the same thing as the OSP3. Like I said, you can run this plug kind of rich and it'll still have a good lifespan and it won't flame out. So just a good all-around plug. When you're trying to crank your motor and it won't crank and it's just cutting off for some reason, just, you know, if you're not running ultra hot, try ultra hot P3 plug or this TS3 from Reds. Even if you have a Nova Rossi engine, just find a Nova Rossi plug that's an ultra hot plug. That'll help out too. So if you want to stick with the same brand. But I just want to give a few shout outs to some of my new subscribers. The first one is Mr. Ron Fuller. Give you a shout out. David, give you a shout out. Johnny Pelcher. I got 1/5 RC Garage. Give y'all a shout out. Nick Cohen, Mark, Aaron Turner, Kawhi Man, Nick Works, and Nitro RC Addict. I'm gonna get all y'all shout out, and I appreciate your support. And thank you for subscribing. And I hope this video just give y'all the idea of just some Go plugs you can choose. Like I said, this P3 is my personal favorite. It's just a good all-around plug. And I want to get those OGs that have been down with me from day one. Mr. Don Foss. A shout out, Mr. Chili, Mr. Lil Chili. Give you a shout out, bro. And Woogie Nitro, and my main man, Rajay 911. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, y'all. And like I said, try this and try these. You can try these plugs. The O'Donnell 97. That's a medium plug, which is okay. It's a standard plug. All these are turbo plugs. And if you don't have a turbo engine that takes turbo plugs, another good plug to use is the OS8 standard plug. It's real good. It's a medium plug, which is good for non-turbo head engines. And like I said, with the ones with the turbo head, used to try that P3. Like I said, if you want to smooth the bottom end, smooth out your motor, you can try the P4. If you want just your standard, just allow what probably gonna come in your engine is this a medium plug. It might not be this O'Donnell, but it's the only one really that I had to just give you an explanation about it. But yeah, but my favorite is the P3, the TS3 Reds. I run Reds engine, so this TS3 is my favorite overall glow plug. And y'all need a glow plug holder, just go on A-Main, and they have these glow plug caddies. They might be called glow plug caddies or glow plug holders, and you can, you know, put your plugs in, keep them organized, keep them from getting damaged. And also, one more thing I wanted to show y'all. I got some little surprise that I got in the other day. Something I wanted to try. So I got this Rajay 911. I got the 30% with the 8% oil. Something I wanted to try. Woogie Nitro. I went on and got that Bones Brew. Cause man, I usually run, just to prove, the Byrons. But man, this Byrons, same. The Byrons just is getting outrageous, man. Cause I called the hobby shop locally, and they were selling the Byrons for $54.99, with tax, this is going to be $60 for a gallon of fuel. You know what I'm saying? And I bought this, a gallon of this, 4 quarts, which is a gallon. And I bought this for what, 32 plus shipping was 47. So I mean, I got a gallon of this plus shipping, less than I can get this out the hobby shop for $54.99, which with tax is gonna end up being close to $60 a gallon. It ain't worth it. So I'm gonna try this, see how this go. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty good. Like I said, this is 30% nitro, 8% oil. So just want to show this to y'all, and just want y'all to know, just thank you for your support, and I appreciate y'all. And remember, always treat people the way you want to be treated. Thank y'all. Good night.